Hi, Neil from about Black Dragon Forge here with another workshop tip for you. Well, basically what this one is about is once I've drilled all the holes in my sheath, I use this little scribing tool, I call it a scribing tool, just to round off those edges, because obviously you've now got a square hole going through your leather and it creates these little bumps. Let's zoom in and see if you guys can see that. Doesn't want to focus. Right, well basically what it boils down to, it leaves these little bumps, okay, and it actually raises the leather out. So you can now use one of these, little spur tool, and just go and flatten them out. Okay, and what that creates is little loops for around the stitching, so little mountains, if you want to call it that. Okay, where your stitching will then follow through those and actually just look neater. But what I've seen and not seen, what I'm doing is, let me just zoom out a bit. Okay, I actually take the little notcher tool, the one I use to, my little grooving tool rather, and I just cut those out. Do the same on the other side. And you can now see that on this side I've actually wet the leather a bit, which makes my cuts cleaner. And what I would use that for is a little bathroom sponge, a little kitchen sponge, just a little clean water, and just rub it in there. Same as I do with this, the stamping, and then I just wipe it off against my t-shirt. Don't tell the wife! So now when I do the little roller or the spur tool, it actually leaves a very nice depression. Okay, so let me just run this side there, and I'm going to do the other side as well. And that just leaves a very, very cool depression. So let's just zoom in there. Okay, oh, come on, focus, focus. There we go. So now those little depressions are very cool. So now if you run your stitching through them, they're just nice and neat. And the reason I cut the groove is for the stitching to actually sit in the leather. Okay, not to sit on top for chafing and all these good things. So it doesn't damage the stitching. Okay, later video I'll show you how we actually do the stitching, but for now, haha, there we go. Another thing is this brilliant little tool. So this is a 2-in-1 little video. That little tool there, I don't know what it's called, but basically for my sheath, this is a throat to the sheaths. I actually use this tool to just cut that out. And as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of pressure, it doesn't take a lot, oh, you can't see, there we go. So that just cuts all those little gunks out of there. And there we go. So basically what this does is it just cuts those little hairs out and it just neatens up. So let me do another one so you can actually see this. Okay, so see those little bumps there? I want to get rid of that. So this circuit just gets in there and there we go. I just follow it right around. Let me just make sure that I'm still in camera here. And there we go. So that just leaves a very neat little surface. Okay, well that was it. 2 tips for the price of one, or in one video rather. Once again, like what you see in these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And best of all is have fun. Excellent. Have fun, boys. Cheers.